When you feel like you're finally getting one thing that you truly want, when you're finally getting the life that you truly deserve, the person that you truly believe belongs in your life, the, the dream job that you always wanted to have, the closer and the closer you get, the bigger the fears get in your mind. You start telling yourself that you're somebody that you're not. You start believing these lies that come into your mind about what you really do deserve and what you don't deserve. I don't know best. I don't know what's best for me. I don't know what is going to heal me. I don't know anything. So I ask for guidance. I ask for help. And in that help and in that guidance, I will be shown and granted a life past my wildest dreams. In the midst of it all, you always have to choose love over fear. In love, in relationships, in life, in chasing the life you want, the dreams you want, the person you want to be, the person you want to be with, there comes a point where you're not chasing it. It comes to you, and now you attract the thing that you always wanted. And you get it, and everything is fine, and everything is swell, and you feel like you're being the perfect person you always wanted to be, but that's when fear strikes at its hardest. When you feel like you're finally getting one thing that you truly want, when you're finally getting the life that you truly deserve, the person that you truly believe belongs in your life, the dream job that you always wanted to have, the closer and the closer you get, the bigger the fears get in your mind. You might start off strong in the race to whatever you want, or in the journey to whatever you want. But soon everything changes. And you question the things and the person that you made yourself become to be able to get the things that you desired and to be able to attract the things that you desired. You start telling yourself that you're somebody that you're not. You start believing these lies that come into your mind about what you really do deserve and what you don't deserve. I'd like to say every single time that you're walking in this life, you always have an angel and a devil on your shoulder. One side is trying to bring you back to the person that you used to be, and then the other side is showing you and telling you who you can be. And choosing fear and choosing love all comes down to the thing that creates and makes it all, which is seeking God. I feel as though the times that I'm in fear, God is not speaking. The world's speaking to me and telling me the things that I have to have, the person I have to be, the situation of perfection that I wish this situation was, but it's not. To tell me and describe to me what love is supposed to look like, what my life is supposed to look like, and what my dream life is supposed to feel like. When God always showed me that it was never about the dream, the person, the item. It was all about who I was becoming in the midst of getting there. And you lose sight of all that, and you think that, at least for me, like always, I think that this thing is going to be the thing that heals me. This thing is going to be the thing, when I get it, it changes everything, and my life becomes perfect, and I almost become immortal, or I become a quote-unquote God. I now will be enough of a person to be able to solve my own problems. I'll be enough of a person to be able to do whatever and be whatever and somehow be invincible in the life that I think I'm ready to live. I don't know how to describe it, but it's you always think that there's an end. There's an end to, if I get here, it's gonna be it. And then there's always another door. You get to that door, and then there's another one, and then there's another one, it's another, and then life continues to go on. I think ever since I've been young and ever since I've grown up to almost become an adult and to become an adult, I've always dreamed of this end of when I get the cars, when I get the wife, when I get the success, that everything is going to suddenly be okay. And the void in my heart is going to disappear and everything is going to be fine. And life will be perfect. When in reality, life is never perfect. And that void that I'm trying to make disappear out of my heart is never going to go anywhere till I do the inner work to let it go. Till I find the truth in the things I really want. The truth in who I am, the truth in my whys. You know, today I'm chasing a different why than I ever chased, and it's changed my life in so many different ways. I've now understood that my life is not all about me, and that everything that I'm doing is to help and inspire others, because we're all in the same boat. We're not all in the same boat, but the people that are like me, there's people like me out there that are in the same boat as me, thinking the same things, having the same worries, having the same spiritual battles as they walk in this life, and discovering and seeking wisdom on a day-to-day basis. And today, I'd love to say that I've learned. And every day is learning. Every day is looking and seeking for a new perspective, because I don't know best. I don't know what's best for me. I don't know what is going to heal me. I don't know anything. So I ask for guidance. I ask for help. And in that help and in that guidance, I will be shown and granted a life past my wildest dreams. And today I've just learned that the more fear that comes into my heart, the closer I'm getting to the things I want. And in this last little hump that I get, and in this last little hump that I go through, my strength, my faith, all has to grow deeper. You know, and trials and tribulations, they're not here to destroy you. They're not here to destroy me. They're not here to break you. They're here to make you. And like always, it's the perspective that you look at everything. How are you looking at the things you're facing? How are you looking at the person you're becoming? Because if you don't have that reason for why you're living and doing the things that you're doing, life becomes a bottomless pit of sin. I've seen it, you've seen it, and that's a part of the journey of finding love, finding what you think love is, finding what the truth of the life that you want to live is. Maybe this is all just in your head. You know, I'm full of myself. I have to get myself off myself every single day. I have to get unfull of myself. I have to realize that whatever I'm going through, whatever self-pity I throw at myself, it's not really real. I'm more than I ever could be, and who I will be is greater than the person I am today. And who I will be determined by the next minute, by the next day, by every minute that's close to now, because I have a chance to change. Change the next hour, change the next minute, change the next second. So I can't continue to think, I'm not this, I am this. I am what I think I am. I am this person I want to become. I am free. I am healed. I'm perfect in every way, shape, and form. in God's image and light. Like it's all blessed. I don't know if any of this makes sense. I'm just kind of talking. Yeah.